This is Prairie Talk with Blades and Mayo. I'm Craig Mayo.
And I'm Shane Blades. Very special show today, huh, Craig?
Yes, we do. We got a very special guest. He's in a show, almost like us, so check out some footage.
That's right.
Hello, Pa.
Hi, Pa. Yeah.
I won first place in the spelling contest at school today, Pa.
You win booze for that, Mary? I made this for you.
Hey, look, no more of this crap, huh?
Come on, Laura. Pa's thinking about stuff.
You mean drinking?
Hey, half fight. Shut your bear trap, all right? Thanks for tuning in today. You saw some of the footage. We got a great guest today here on Prairie Talk. And remember, we got an email address too. Hey, what is it?
That's right, folks. It's prairietalktv@aol.com. And so, you know, if you're like hip like us, and I know you are, then you maybe go out and see a couple of shows and give us some feedback. Like me and Craig have not seen a show, and we're about to show it to you today. You just saw the footage. So,
let's just kind of set up who we have in the studio today. Basically, you know, we went and saw a sketch comedy show, right? Mm-hmm. And we saw this awesome sketch. Oh, it was just
it was breathtaking, and it almost bring a tear to the old eye, if you know what I'm talking about.
I was just like, whoa, and it was just like, you know, so we brought one of the cast members in today, Mark Ilvidson.
That's right.
That's right. And he's going to talk to us all about the Little House on the Prairie sketch that he did, and it's just going to be a great day. Yeah. So please, let's all welcome Mark Ilvidson.
Well, hi. It's so nice to meet you guys. I'm glad you guys liked the show.
Liked it. We loved it. We're crying out loud.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
That was fun.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's about, the whole show is about an hour and a half, and we do a variety of various different sketches. There's a whole bunch of different roles. We play everyone from high school. There's a game show parody. There's there's a lot of like little musical numbers.
Wait, what's the name of the show?
Oh, the name of the show is called The Cocktail Hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
So we do a lot of different things, and then I think you guys liked the Little House sketch.
That's the bread and butter.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I want to talk about that sketch specifically tonight.
Well,
just clue us in about how it came about.
That was my friend Jesse, who's the producer, creator of the show, and he was also in it, always liked the show, and he came up with this idea to do kind of a homage, if you will, to Little House on the Prairie, kind of a more darker underbelly side of Little House on the Prairie, kind of like the flip side, if things had not gone quite so well.
Like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
like the Twilight Prairie.
So in the sketch, when the sketch opens, Ma has unfortunately died. And the farm is on the verge of being repossessed.
I remember all that. It was a very tense moment for me.
And out of desperation, Pa turns his family into working girls, and I play Laura.
Oh, yes, I do remember it. And, you know, we couldn't have gotten a better guest today than Laura. That's right. The guy who plays Laura. You know
what I'm talking about. I mean, we could have got Nellie. You know, Nels,
the bartender or something.
Laura was a very fun part to play, but she's just but one of the people I do in the show. I mean, actually, she's probably. I tried to bring her a quiet dignity because of the brevity, the loyalty, the fan base that the character has out there. But at the same time, it was actually not nearly as challenging as playing the drug addict on the game show, which was a harder thing to work through because there was the whole confusion an aspect of that was very difficult.
Yeah, speaking of drugs, what about Albert?
That's right. Do you remember the episode with Albert and the morphine episode when he's like shaking?
Well, I did some research for Playing Laura, but I just watched one episode. It was the one where it's a crazy episode where Laura and her friends are swimming and they go underwater and one of them drowns.
Oh yeah.
And then the mom goes crazy and she locks Laura in the basement.
I remember that.
That was really easy for me to because there's a lot of pain in the sketch.
Was that show kind of influenced you with your sketch, because that show is kind of dark in a way?
It was kind of dark. I was, Laura locked in a basement is kind of similar to Laura being forced into a role of prostitution, but it was, a lot of it just came from me and from my work and all the other pieces.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's not talk about those pieces. Let's talk specifically about Little House on the Prairie sketch. Do you have a title for the sketch?
No, we always just kind of refer to it as the Little House on the Prairie sketch. Because we don't use title cards. I mean, the show was on public access for a while, and then when we do it live, we just kind of, the lights go down, we can run out, we do the sketch, blah, blah, blah. But there's no real name.
You should make a program or something, and maybe have Little House on the Prairie sketch or something.
Well, yeah, actually we have thought of that. Yeah, but it's just we've been so much focusing on the art that we haven't gotten to the promotion.
Yeah, you actually need a title, because if the title's actually on the program, when people see it and they see Little House and they see that's a sketch for Little House, you guys are going to get flooded. I mean, literally, that show will go Broadway.
Well, part of the problem though with that is there's some of the true, I would say, hardcore Little House on the Prairie fans. I think they're a bit. It hits them. It's very disturbing. We've done the show many times live now, and there's a moment in the sketch where I bring home a little fishing pole, and Pa breaks the fishing pole that I'd made, and it symbolizes the shattering of Laurel's fragility. But there's also a moment just a few seconds later where he actually, a couple nights, Jesse went wild, and he hit me with the stick. Ooh. And it kind of, I thought it was really funny, but some people were really visibly shaken, and I think we lost them. I don't think they could laugh after that moment.
Did it hurt?
No.
Oh.
No, but I mean, it looked like it hurt.
Yeah.
But we had, no, I mean, it was a stick.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to see Laura hurt.
I mean, with the wig, the braids that I was wearing, I think it absorbed a lot of the blow.
Good.
And,
Well, that's good, because there's probably a lot of padding underneath in the wig and stuff.
Yeah, I was so caught. It was just anything to make the moment real.
Yeah.
We understand you have a history with Little House. Where did you grow up at? Tell us about that.
Well, I grew up in Fargo, North Dakota.
Yes.
And which is in the middle of the Prairie.
It's kind of like the.
I grew up in South Fargo, which is the good part of Fargo. If you ever go there, avoid the north side. And I actually grew up on a golf course called Prairie Wood Golf Course.
Oh my God.
So my home address was, I probably can't say it on the air, but it was blank, 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 Prairie Wood Drive.
Wow. That is.
The word destiny comes to mind right there, I tell you.
And it's funny, I never really thought about that until I was, when you guys were saying Prairie Talk. I remembered that. And my parents still live there.
Really?
Yeah.
God, maybe a road trip is planned.
I know, we could go to
Prairie.
Prairiewood Drive and just watch an episode of Little House.
It's on up there, I'm sure.
Yeah, syndication deal, sure.
So what? How does your sketch end?
Well, at the end of the sketch is,
or should we give it away, or should we should show some footage?
I think it might be better just to show the sketch. I mean, the sketch has a real end point, but it's an ambiguous ending. You don't quite know what will happen to the Ingalls clan. So it's, I guess if it was like an episode of the show, it'd be, there'd be the to be continued at the bottom.
Right.
So,
well, let's show the viewers some of the sketch. I think we should.
Yeah, let's do that.
So check this out.
Pa?
Hi, Pa. Yeah.
I won first place in the spelling contest at school today, Pa.
You win booze for that, Mary? I made this for you. Hey, look. No more of this crap, huh?
Come on, Laura. Pa's thinking about stuff.
You mean drinking? Hey, half-bite. Shut your bear trap, all right? Don't you know Mary's the only one in this family who's gonna make anything out of herself? The rest of you are too stupid to even run down a hill without falling over.
You wouldn't say that if Ma were here.
Yeah, well, your ma's working on the railroad.
She's dead, Pa.
No, she's not. She's getting eggs from the chickens. Hey, why don't you shut up? Go clean out the barn.
Pa, it's Mr. Olafson, the banker.
Oh, great. Hey, everybody, act like we're happy, okay?
I'll get it.
All right.
Hi, Mr. Olafson.
Well, hello there, Mary. Oh, hello,
All right,
Charles.
Mr. Olafson, what brings you all the way out here?
Well, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you there, Charles. The bank's decided to foreclose on your house.
Christ almighty.
Don't worry, Pa. We'll make by.
Shut up. I'm trying to think.
Well, I sure am sorry, Charles. I did all I could for you, but you still owe us money for the seeds you bought last season.
Now look, Mr. Olafson, I told you, I thought last year was going to be a big barley year. I mean, how did I know it was going to be corn? Corn.
I sure am sorry, Charles.
Don't worry, Pa. Maybe I could get a job mending skirts for Widow Fencer.
No, we're going to need a lot more money than that, Mary.
Well, Godspeed to you, Ingalls.
See you in town, Mr. Olafson. All right, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Don't worry.
Laura!
Laura!
You're breaking my dress!
Laura, cut it out!
Laura, my hair!
Laura!
Whoa! Huh? A little standing over, everybody. You at home, just give it a clap.
Stand up there in your living room.
PrairieTalkTV@AOL.com. Email us and tell us what you thought about that, because I'll tell you what, I am taken back.
That was awesome, Mark.
Yeah.
Well, you know, actually on that same tape, I've got a lot of other clips. In fact, I really think that your viewers would probably really like the game show clip as well. It's called Double Dare Ya, and it's like a parody of the game show Prairie. And it's a game show that not only... do we not have time for this?
You know what?
Maybe another show?
You know, is this called your comedy sketch entire show talk? No, I don't think so. It's called Prairie Talk.
Is this called promote your other sketches besides the Little House show? It's not. Okay, it's called Prairie Talk.
Is this a cocktail talk? I don't think so. This is Prairie Talk.
With Blades and Mayo, we call the shots.
Not with Ilvigson.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I mean, we don't mean to be
just,
rude. We're not.
No.
You know, we just like to stay to the premise, if you know what I'm saying.
It's just my understanding that this was... I guess I was misinformed.
I guess you were. Did you talk to him, Craig?
I did. I told him to come on and talk about Little House on the Prairie, and here we are today.
Well, maybe you should have made it clear. Maybe he's not listening. Something's going on because we keep getting off the track, and we got precious airtime, and we're trying to,
Well, that's all right.
Well, since you guys were such fans, I did bring in the clothes.
See, now you're on the right track again. This is good stuff.
You're gaining points.
Yeah.
You're gaining points
This
again.
was worn, if you can imagine, as you saw. And this is the wig. And
Can I touch it?
well,
I'll hold it softly.
there you go.
This is the actual
You
wig.
can feel the essence.
Oh, man.
I really think when we rehearsed without it's all the wig, without the hair flipping around, it doesn't work.
It just doesn't do anything.
The wig comes to life. It's the
This is
soul of.
This is the actual
Wow.
wig we saw in the videotape?
Yeah. I may sell it on eBay, so be careful. We're trying to keep all the props.
Yeah.
Trying to do that Lucasfilm thing where you keep all the props because you never know.
You just never know.
You never know.
That's just
You know what? I mean, it's great seeing you here. I mean, we appreciate you coming down, and I see you dressed up like that, but I don't know. Would it be possible if maybe
you could put this on, for our show? I mean, you're here. It's a big, it's Prairie Talk.
Oh, but I
come on.
I don't know. It
will only take a minute. You just go change and put it on, and
think of all the viewers watching. Think of the sketch comedy show you can promote by doing this.
But maybe I could just wear just the wig.
No, the whole thing. Come on, the
on.
dress. Hey, we'll roll some of the rest of your sketch. You can go change, and when we're done watching the sketch, we can, you can be all dressed and everything.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Let's do it.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, there you
go. Oh,
Well, thank you. Well, everybody out there, let's watch the rest of the sketch, and when we come back, we'll have Ilvitson and drag.
big surprise.
Well, I tell you, Charles, that little one you got there is quite a whippersnapper.
That's half pint. She works for food.
What do you think your wife would say about all of this, sir? She was a good Christian.
You just let me worry about my wife, all right? You just worry about bringing cash here every week.
Okay, Charles, here's your money. See you next week.
Look, Fred, I'm sorry about that. Things have been hell here lately on the farm.
Well, can't say I noticed.
You're a good man.
Pa, in school today, Nellie Olson said you'd gone and turned us into whores. What's a whore, Pa?
You know what, Laura? I'm thinking about sending you to the retard school up in Mankato if you don't shut up!
I'm going fishing. Hey, Mary, you want to go fishing?
Laura, I can't. I'm blind!
Pa, Mary's blind. I'm not seeing too well either.
Laura, wait, she just has her eyes shut.
Oh.
Mary, open your eyes.
Oh.
Mary!
Oh, God.
Mary! Mary!
That was.
It was frantic. It was scary a little bit almost.
It was a very interesting choice that they made. You know, they could have easily just all walked off into the horizon or something.
into the prairie sunset, but you know,
or do like a freeze at the end, kind of like at the end of the Little House show. But
or at the end of Prairie Talk.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They chose a very interesting point of view.
It was very neat.
It was very neat.
And you know what you saw on stage is what now you see on the stage here at Prairie Talk. Welcome back.
Normally, of course, when we do the show, I shave and I don't wear the glasses. Oh, and the watch is probably a little.
Yeah.
But I think you get the idea.
That watch is. Who are you? Oh, now that the watch. Oh, you're Laura now.
Laura. Okay,
Yeah.
Laura with the 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah,
I would have shaved. I've got another thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's understandable. That's understandable. I'll tell you what. I get kind of chills.
I know.
Next to, it's like, is this Laura or is this what is it?
Hi, Paul.
Oh!
Yeah.
God, the hairs on my neck are standing. That was scary.
This is like being so close to stardom because you know before we were in the audience, you know, and so far away and so removed from you and the Little House and this is great to have you here.
Now
It's great to be here too.
Did you have a hard time picking out the wig, or how did that all work?
The wig was actually really easy because they actually even had this braided wig. I just walked into a shop in Hollywood.
Oh wow!
It wasn't called the Laura wig or anything. It was the Heidi wig.
Oh.
And they had them in blonde, but I needed to go.
Did you have them change it to the Laura wig before you bought it?
I know, but the dress was trickier because it just needed something simple that I could get in and out of very quickly because of all the changes, but it needed kind of that prairie-esque vibe.
Well, that looks like an authentic piece right here. That looks like something right off the set.
That
you
does.
ask me. I'm telling you.
Well, I think actually it's from the Gap.
I love the stretch top. It's very, very prairie.
Yeah. It's kind of, you know, this is before Melissa grew into the woman she is. So she's the flat. I think it works.
I mean, this dress could easily just been like you know, no stretchy and just very plain. But they put some love into this dress.
Yes.
Well, it's like Laura in the younger years when she didn't have breasts, but she was tall for her age.
Right.
Do you get the little teeth and put them in?
No, but I did try to kind of do as you could see, the kind of the dopey, the younger, you know, the more innocent, not quite so worldly Laura.
Wow.
That we all know and love.
And that was a great ending once again. The way the chaos and the moment you chose Mary to go blind was just.
Well, Jesse really thought he wanted that in there because it's such a pivotal portion of the show.
And which one's Jesse?
Jesse played Pa.
Okay.
Jesse.
That's for our viewers out there. So they're like,
Yeah.
Who's Jesse? Who Jesse?
Oh no, yeah, Jesse played
Jesse Duke on the Dukes of Hazzard or
Right,
something.
right.
You know, it's just like, what's that? So Jesse, who played Pa.
Right. Yes, he played Pa on the show, and he plays a lot of other people.
Yeah.
In the other sketches.
Yeah.
Which
Right.
I have that tape maybe for another time.
Oh,
Yeah, that for another time. That's the key word.
that's
Okay.
right. That's right. I don't know. Should we do Welcome Melissa Gilbert?
Oh yeah, let's do a welcome Melissa Gilbert.
Oh, Melissa Gilbert is here.
Yeah, we always invite her to the show.
I feel like we're talking to Melissa Gilbert right now,
It's
to be
like
honest
stereo.
with you.
And I think she would be so happy to meet you, someone who plays her. So let's
Further ado, let's
well, let's go look right out here. Hey everybody, that's right. It's time for Welcome Melissa Gilbert. That's right. This is the time when Melissa comes on out, and we're gonna meet. Hey, we got it. Well, we just set it up. We still gotta, bring her in.
Where is she?
Well, she's gonna come right out of that door once we say "Welcome, Melissa Gilbert" again. No, over here.
It'll almost be like Melissa. You can put your glasses on.
Your
if you want
glasses.
to.
There you go. Yeah, right back there.
Oh.
This is like Melissa meeting Melissa today,
Yeah, I
man.
know.
I'm just psyched.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So that's right, everybody. So let's welcome Melissa Gilbert.
I don't see her.
For the love of Christ, man.
Well, see, here's the scoop. We tell her where we're taping, right? We say, come on down. It starts at this time. She says she's usually going to be late, and then so we are like, she wasn't here at the beginning, so maybe she'll come here at the end of the show.
Every single time we tape an episode of Prairie Talk, it happens. How many times am I going to tell you, Melissa?
Not you.
Not you, not you. Don't take this personally.
The real Melissa.
Right? Yeah, that's okay.
You'd figure she wants to relive those Little House years. But guess that's when she hit her peak as an actress. But obviously, I guess we're not good enough at this point. But hopefully one day with a little coaching, maybe we can get her on.
Yeah. So, sorry to disappoint you. We were hoping she'd come on out, but
Well, for our Prairie Talk viewers anyway, we actually got the next best thing to Melissa right now, I'll tell you.
yeah. Thank you so much, Mark, for coming on out today. And
Well, thank you. And look for our show, playing around.
Yeah. Well, more importantly, we'll look for the sketch.
That's right.
Little House, huh?
When does your sketch usually air in the show?
It's one of the higher sketches, so it's usually kind of towards the end.
So if we show up an hour late to your show, that's completely fine. We can see the sketch and then leave.
We'll still pay full admission.
But actually, we do move it around all the time. It might be right at the beginning, it might be in the middle, so you really should probably come for the whole show.
Oh, boy.
He's a tough one.
I tell you what, man, there's no fooling him. He knows what's up. He knows
But
what's
if you
up.
guys come after everyone leaves, maybe we'll do it again.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Twice in one night.
Bonus sketch.
Nice.
Tell you what, 2 for the price of one.
There's different nuances, I think, in each performance, so it's never quite the same.
Got to mix it up a little bit.
Right.
I'll tell
Keep
you
it
what.
fresh. Keep it hip.
And even though you viewers have seen it now on TV and you've probably taped the show, the live version, because the version that I brought in was the studio version, so the live version is very different, so they should probably come and check it out live.
Okay. Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, everybody, and thank you, Mark, once
Thank
again.
you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Pleasure, my friend.
Hey, everybody out there, welcome Jesse. That's right, to Prairie Talk.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Jesse wrote the sketch we saw today. That was just amazing, Jesse.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Not amazing, brilliant.
Brilliant. What inspired you to write a Little House on the Prairie sketch?
I guess if I really had to go into it, probably would be I just have such a respect for the work of Michael Landon's done and the positive effect that he's had on the community. I mean, not just Little House on the Prairie, but Highway to Heaven, everything. And I just felt like I needed to somehow, I don't know, say thanks in my own way. Maybe do something.
Yeah, it was a beautiful thing watching it.
It was a tribute like no other. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
It was great.
I had to rewind it and watch it again.
I did. Got a little teary-eyed the second time. I did. I'll admit it. See, and I remember when Mark actually, when he came to the set, he came in costume, and I see we got the Charles Ingle attire sitting on top of the old head there. What's up with that?
Actually, this is kind of, this actually really isn't much of a costume at all. I kind of pretty much wear this.
Oh.
It's kind of a weird...
Because that's funny, because I see you sitting here today, and when I watched a sketch, I was like, wow, what a great costume, standing behind that table, pounding it with no shirt on, and you don't have a shirt on now either.
No.
Oh.
The hat and the shirtless thing, it's kind of, I don't know, the essence of Charles, I think, is shirtless.
Sure.
And I felt that in order to really capture the role, I had to not wear a shirt and also wear the hat. And it's kind of, I don't know, maybe I feel the spirit of him inside of me, kind of, and I just kind of been going with it, and that's pretty much all I wear.
Do you ever wear a shirt? So you never wear a shirt?
Never wear a shirt, and I always wear the hat.
Wow. That is dedication. That is dedication to Charles and the show.
And when you're pounding on that table with the no shirt, that was just, where'd you find that table?
That's an interesting story. We actually spent a long time researching, going to like antique fairs. You know, because there's a lot of tables like that out there. I wanted to find something that had that frontier feel to it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The way that that stuff was curling up on the top there, definitely was pioneer.
I felt like I was right in the Ingalls household. It was earth-shattering, if I can say so. I noticed in the new live version of the sketch, Charles is a little bit more belligerent and drunken and angry. Could you explain that to us in the audience?
That's true. It kind of, I guess that just part of the creative process. Maybe we did take the show live after we made this tape that you saw, and we were performing in theaters and stuff all over the country, and it's a great response. But yeah, the character of Charles in the live show is more belligerent. He's drinking more whiskey. He's more abusive. And I think that the audience really responded well to that.
And I guess just doing it live, you get the energy of the liveness, and it just makes you crazy.
Yeah, and plus I was working with, the actors who had gotten into it to the point where they were kind of role-playing as well. So they really wanted me to hit them, and like they really wanted me to be drunk and abusive and stuff. So we were just kind of going with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's taken method acting to the extreme.
Yeah.
Really was.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Jesse, for coming out and talking about the sketch that you wrote with our viewers out there in the Prairie Talk world out here. So thank you so much.
You guys have got a great show going, and I look forward to seeing it. And you're doing the Lord's work.
Sir Charles, it's been an honor and a pleasure.
Thank you.
So thank you, Jesse. Thank you out there for tuning in, and we'll see you next week on the good old Prairie Talk.
Take care, guys.
Remember, you guys out there, prairietalktv@aol.com is our email address.
That's right. Let us know what you thought about the show. If you want some more info on Little House sketch that he's going to be doing, let us know, and we'll give you, we'll email you back. Might even have you on the show. Who knows?
Yeah.
I just don't know.
All right. Well, till next week, remember, good times
and good friends.